you guys doing today? My name is Anima and today we have a live Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle for you all. Mixed OU, maximum of 3 OU, just in case you can't count already, showing the fingers, it's what everybody does for some innate reason. This time against Megan, Miss Jackson, otherwise known as Miss Jackson 0837 on the Twitter. Go and check her out, guys. Her Twitter link will be in the description down below. And we're going to hit Music 7, you already know, and Bataru Starto. Let's go to Party Pokemon and see what everybody has brought to the table. Okay, so we have a Haunch, Threat, Team of Threats, Florges, right, let these bad boys down, a Frostlass, God, I hate Frostlass, Aggron, oh wow, this is a Team of Threats, Gyarados, and a Latias, rather. Whoa, this is a scary team, spoopy, too spoopy. Anyway, let me let you know who I brought. I brought Tango the Landorus, Despair the Alomomola, Flossie the Hippowdon Glyve, the Charizard X, Digit the Magneton, and Slim Jim the Greninja. So I'm pretty excited to use these guys. We haven't managed to get a really close game with them yet, and I'm going to ask you a question about that, probably in the middle of the battle or at the end, who knows. So I really want you to see them. I really do want you to see them. So anyway, we're going to lead with who do I predict the lead? Frostlass is a lead potentially. I'm not keen on that. I want to lead with Glyve. I do. I want to lead with Glyve, but then I feel like the best idea is to lead with Slim Jim or something. Yeah, let's lead with Slim Jim. Shit, I'm not excited about the Gyarados at all. Let's lead with the Slim Jim, the slimmest of gyms. Let's go, because we do actually pack U-turn. This is Slim Jim, just normal Slim Jim, but instead of extra sensory, we have U-turn, just because we have Landorus, who has Psychic, so we don't need to run that as much, even though my fear of Mega Venusaur is real. We do have Charizard, but I don't really count fire as a type to deal with against Venusaur because of thick fat. Anyway, so here's the Frostlass as expected, and we're free to go for the Dark Pulse. Frostlass is fast, but Greninja is faster, so let's go for the Dark Pulse. We can hopefully score a flinch. I'm guessing this is some kind of evil, horrible set. Yeah, with the it's either a Spikes lead, which is what it looks like because it's the lead, or it's something that isn't that. It'll kick my ass. I remember Frostlass as a threat. I do not like it. I think it scares me. I think I feel some way towards this thing. So he's gonna switch out the Frostlass, choosing to set up at another time. Goes out into Florges, the shiny Florges, which is very nice. Wow, she's pretty. We actually have a Florges coming up, and it's very special. So that is actually going to do more damage to me than it is to him, which is very sad. And what we are going to do, we're going to go into the Alomomola, and I don't think that's a bad idea at all. Yes. Everything on his team doesn't particularly want to take a Toxic, apart from Mega Aggron. The Mega Aggron's like, I'm a Steel type bitch, I don't even have blood, so like, whatever. He could honestly double out into the Frostlass, that would be, she could rather, double out into the Frostlass, and that would be a good play, and I'd shit my pants. I should have gone for the U-turn probably, but that would be another iteration of Life Orb, and I didn't really want to do that. So gonna go straight for the Moonblast, that's okay. Alomomola is gonna be fine-ish with that. Wow, wasn't fine with that at all, that's really, really bad. But we are a regenerator Pokemon, so it's fine. And yeah, that's not too bad at all, actually. What we're going to do, we're going to go for the Toxic Sugar! Oh, honey, our battery has gone low. So, give me a moment, folks. I'm going to miss what happens, but I don't care. Okay, no, good. Wonderful. Alomomola. Because it reminds me of aloe vera. So it goes for the Energy Ball, that's a bit shit. But we're going to take that because it's not stab. And we're going to go for the Toxic, land it, amazing, Florges, you are officially on a timer. So that's great. And now what we're gonna do is we can probably go for the protect and be a fucking dick. So let's actually do that. Let's go for the protect. And yeah, that's really annoying. I'm sorry, but like, okay. The thing is, everyone is always going to be using techniques that are hard to overcome. So there's no sense in limiting yourself to what it is. So limiting yourself to techniques, you know, to certain techniques out of some sense of like nobility or whatever. I mean, for the sake of an entertaining battle, I don't like running things like Curse Umbreon. I don't like running things like that. Like for the last few games, I've had an Umbreon with Curse, but just never used it. So it's like, yeah. I mean, like, I don't judge people who run these things at all. It's like, fine. Let's see the aromatherapy. Go on, just fucking show it to me. No aromatherapy, awesome. So, or just kind of going for it, really. So, let's see. Toxic is doing something, isn't that nice? Let's go into Digit, because we can take a Moonblast or an Energy Ball quite nicely. And if it wants to Toxic me in turn, it can't, because I'm Steel, bitch! Alomomola doesn't really take special hits as well as I'd like, which is a bit annoying, but it's an annoying Pokemon, so I guess it can't take hits mighty well. I mean, its special defense stat is, like, really crap. It's like 45. It's so bad, it's so bad. But it's just because of that gigantic HP stat that it can take the hits the way it's been doing. So... Alomomola! I'm annoying somebody, something awful. I'm sure. Alright, well, we can go into dear sweet Digit, and I think that'll be okay. She's carefully considering her moves. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. I am a criminal for taking a long time, which if you are a viewer of mine over more than one video, you would know. You would know. You would know. It depends on how difficult your situation is, to be honest. I feel like that's a good barometer for how long you take. But yeah, Despair's going to switch out. We're going to get a gigantic regenerator boost because we're just stupid. And we're going to go into Digit. And Digit's going to be kind of chill with that. Goes for the Energy Ball again. Digit will eat that. It's fine. Shrine. Swine! Swine! And what can we do? Nobody takes a Flash Cannon very well. Not really. And we can do something about everybody else. So let's go for the Flash Cannon. As my opponent withdraws, going into the Latias to take any hit. And we do get off this Flash Cannon, so that's decent damage. Shit, okay. I'm actually fine with that. That doesn't look like much, but it's like fine. Now I love you, Digit. I love you a lot, but the Honchkrow will have superpower. The Honchkrow will have superpower. It just will, my friend. It just will. So, hey, let's have a look at your stats. You've got really good bulk, to be honest. This thing can't do much to me, and it'll outspeed me. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go for the Volt Switch. As she goes for the Wish. Genders, man. We're gonna go for the Volt Switch as this thing wishes up, and that's a bit sad. But at least Digit's in good health. That's my main concern, apparently. Now, what can we do? What can we do, folks? We can go into the slimmest of gyms. Let's go into the absolute slimmest of gyms. And whoever she switches into now will benefit from the Wish very much. I'm sure the Florges is going to come in, so what we're going to do, we're going to go for the U-turn. And, yeah. We're going to go for that U-turn, it's going to be fine. Either way, we'll do super effective damage to the Latias, and we'll get something else out in front of the Florges. Which will be nice. A lot of defensive play. We need to break them. Break M. Sorry, you didn't need to see that. You didn't need to see that. Goes for protect. Ah, you sly devil. You sly devil. Anyway. Latias is going to protect itself. And I don't know what you want to go for, honestly. Slim Jim's speed is the key to how amazing Slim Jim is. I don't want to deal with the Latias. I don't want it to kill me. Because it can take whatever hit I have, you know? Okay, right, we need to be careful, right? Slim Jim. Slim Jim, the slimmest of gyms. Wish protect Latias though. That's a bit different. Nobody can really deal with this thing as easy as Slim Jim can. Sugar. I mean, Glyve can, but the Aggron, I have Outrage instead of Dragon Claw, so that's not amazing. What if I Toxic'd you? What if I did that? How would that make you feel? Let's go for the... Oh, I'm just gonna hate everything about this, but... What? No, let's go for Ice Beam, because Florges doesn't resist that at least, so... let's go for Ice Beam. Yeah, let's go for Ice Beam. As my opponent withdraws, goes into the Florges, yeah, that was my thinking really, is because Florges doesn't resist Ice Beam at least, so... and it's still a Life Orb Ice Beam from a Slim Jim, you know? So, let's go for it. Please do enough. Great. Oh, we get a crit. Sorry! But yeah, we are going to score that cheeky crit, and Florges is going to be put into an uncompromising position. Now what we can probably do is go for another Ice Beam. Can we do that? Yeah? Can we do that? Why don't we go for Scald instead? She's probably gonna sack this though. We're gonna go for Scald. Yeah, okay, yeah, she's gonna sack this, so the Florges is going to go down, 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 down to the slimmest of gyms. It's just stupid. It's just a stupid nickname that I really like. So down goes the Florges. We've broken it, which is extreme. But that still leaves everything in the world to deal with. Yeah. But it's kind of funny seeing a Florges get taken down by Greninja. Ultimately, that was Alomomola's job. Using the Toxic there, being very cheeky. And yeah, so that was nice. That was good. That was good. The Dark Pulse obviously scared the Lati, and I mean she can hit me with the Latias, but not after taking super effective, scary damage from Slim Jim first. So it's okay. It's not bad, folks. Out comes a Gyarados, and what do you particularly want to do? You probably want to D-dance or something, I'm sure. Is that what you want? Is that what you want? Is that what you want? Right. Okay, yeah, and I'm thinking. I'm thinking after one Dragon Dance, what can this thing do? Everything. Shit. I'm not confident about dealing with you at all. You're the Mega. And if you have Earthquake, we're all dead. And you will have Earthquake because Mega Gyarados has run Earthquake. Shit, we get destroyed by water. Okay. Okay, now here's what we can do. Here's what we can do. We're gonna U-turn. We're gonna U-turn, and then we're gonna go into Alomomola, and then we're going to Toxic the Gyarados. Damage! Yeah, that was embarrassing. So anyway, that's fine. Slim Jim, come back to me. And we're gonna go into Despair. Despair's got a good defense stat. There's the Dragon Dance. So we need to stall this thing out. That's the only way we can take this thing down with my team as it is. Got the lefties, so it's not Mega. Oh, the Aggron. The Aggron's the Mega. Gyarados with D-Dance is it's a problem. It's a true problem. I just have to hope she doesn't have Sub. If she has Sub, we're all dead. Let's go for the Toxic. And try and get this thing on a timer. Alomomola's fucking stupid. Hate you. You're so gross. But yeah, it's just bad. It's just bad. We need to toxic this thing. Please, Alomomola, please, Despair. Don't fill me with Despair. That's not what the job. That's not what goes on. Oh dear. But if they have Earthquake, they don't have Sub. That's something we can sort of rely on, I guess. So yeah. How's your day? Gyarados is such a big old mouth. Like the angriest shrimp in the world. Goes for the second Dragon Dance. Probably predicting the Protect, maybe? Please, baby, please land this, please. Yes! You're on a timer! Alright, it's on a timer. And that's the best. That's the best thing. That's the greatest. Alomomola is just so fat that it won't die. And we can kind of take this thing down through stall. The thing is, I'm quite susceptible to two things. I hate stall. I lose patience for it and lose concentration. So I don't do very well against it. So I'm gonna go for Wish. Because any one hit won't kill me and we can just kind of protect stall and stuff. Probably gonna predict me to go for the Protect, so yeah, oh no, goes for the Earthquake. We're gonna take it though, because we're Aloma fucking Mola, bitch. And we're gonna go for this Wish. And yeah, still it's not that pretty. It's not pretty. Has the Earthquake though. What we can do is go into Magneton and then go into Landorus. Yeah, we go Magneton to bait the Earthquake. We just need to get this thing down in time. I'm actually guessing she's gonna think that I'm gonna go for the Protect here, so I'm gonna go for the Scald. I really hope she predicts me going for the Protect. I really hope so, because otherwise I'm in serious butter. Doo-doo butter, that is. But yeah, no, I'm susceptible to stall and setup. I hate dealing with those things. Not like hate as in like hate them personally. Yeah, you did predict the Protect, so that's fine. Yeah, so that's okay. But yeah, so it's not gonna do much, but it's like a bit. Yeah! Alomomola! Oh, Jesus. Alright, so yeah. But what was I saying? I forget. I truly forget. Yeah, so the Gyarados is going to get hurt by its poison. What we're going to do is we're going to go into Landorus, bait because the Earthquake is incoming. And then we're going to go back into Despair, take the Earthquake, go for Protect. We just need to get the Toxic to kill it. That's literally it. Yeah, no, I don't mean hate as in I don't like fighting you if you run those things more, but like, it's the meta. Like, you can do whatever the hell you want. You can do whatever you want, and I will not, if I'm complaining, I'm just complaining. Okay, actually, it's fine. And let's go back into the Mola. And yeah. So I figure, why not run things that can actually deal with that stuff? So Ice Fang is here. Alomomola will take that because she's crazy. And the Gyarados is getting whittled down bit by bloody bit. Alomomola wins! Fuck you, Alomomola. You're such a piece of shit. Like, fuck Alomomola. Seriously. Anyway, let's go for Protect. Because the next iteration of Pain will kill it. Anyway, the next iteration of Toxic will kill it. If I didn't land that Toxic, we would have been in a lot of trouble. So, yes. You should just use everything. You should. You really do. You really should just use whatever. I've decided I like the idea of having a Pokemon that can stall on your team. As much as I really don't like Alomomola. Goes out into the Frostlass. Plotting to set up or taunt. That's my my guess. Anyway, we can freely go into the slimmest of gyms. We can probably take one Shadow Ball, I imagine, because we are Dark type. To start with. How do I deal with Latias without you, Slim Jim? We do have Glive, so that's a thought. Need to keep that thought in mind. Yeah, no, I don't want to take it. It's not gonna hit me. What the hell? It's not gonna hit me. Let's go into Slim Jim. It's gonna taunt me or set up, so it's not gonna hit me. I'm Alomomola. Alomomola. But yeah, I do feel like it's important to have something that can, you know, outstall an opposing Pokemon, a staller, just because, you know. Yeah, there's the Focus Sash. Probably gonna go for D-Bond, I imagine. I imagine the D-Bond is coming. Yeah, just to protect. Just to protect yourself. Check yourself before you protect yourself. That doesn't make any sense. But the flinch was important. That was important. So, yes, that does kind of suck for my opponent, because if they'd gone for Destiny Bond, they could have taken down a Pokemon of mine at least. Either way. Don't know what it's gonna do. Let's go for the U-turn, and we can probably safely go into Glive. And set up, maybe? Can we do that? I don't know. Is that a thing? But the spikes are a problem because then the Honchkrow is like, and I can't really touch it. I can touch it with Digit. I can touch it all night long with Digit. But also not really, because it could have superpower and that'd be a problem. So I'm thinking of going for the U-turn, going into Glive, and then setting up. It's kind of the plan, really. Although the Aggron probably has Earthquake. That's Filter, I'm sure, so what can we do, really? Hey, no, well, you know what, let's just U-turn, because I'm gonna do that. Yeah, because the Gyarados can set up on me. The Gyarados can set up on me, as it tried to do earlier. So, let's get this U-turn off. Kill the Frostlass. U-turn's disabled, but it's okay, because it's U-turn's disabled is a very useless thing to say ultimately, because it's U-turning out, isn't it? So, okay, Slim Jim. Down goes the Frostlass. Oh, scary potatoes. I don't like Frostlass. They freak me out. And now let's see. Digit baits the Latias, and the Latias might want to heal the Gyarados. In fact, the Latias is begging to heal the Gyarados. I don't like that at all. Tango. Tango down. What can I make you do? Actually, yeah, no, let's go into Tango. Tango is probably the best switch in right now. Because we fly. So we avoid the spikes, and we've got great coverage. So we can do super effective damage to the Aggron, we can do lots of damage to the Honchkrow, we can do lots of damage to the Latias, we can actually do super effective damage to it because I'm running U-turn, we can do lots of damage to the Gyarados. The Gyarados is a potential thing, but we can stall it out fairly effectively. We still have tons of Pokemon that we can sack to the Gyarados machine if that's the thing. We still have Alomomola, and Alomomola is the champion of stalling, so yes, out comes the Latias. And I really don't want to deal with you. So what we're gonna do, we're actually gonna go for the Sludge Wave. We're gonna pressure the Latias as much as possible. We're gonna pressure it because I think she wants to heal the Gyarados. So let's pressure. It's just scouting, that's fine. I didn't reveal the U-turn. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna hammer it with Sludge Wave, switch into Aggron as well, that's okay. We have Earth Power, so we can do a lot of damage. Unless it's max special defense, the Earth Power will still do a lot of damage, so even with filter, and I don't think Aggron can kill me. It could try and roar me out and shuffle me around and stuff, and that would be a bit upsetting, but it's okay. Let's go for the Sludge Wave, should do moderately, not much. Goes for the Healing Wish to heal the fucking Gyarados. So this is a purely support Latias, and that's a real stinker. So, so the Gyarados can come in now, safe and sound and fully healed and no status. Bollocks. Gonna heal to the poison as well. And go for the Intimidate. Wow, you really want to kill me with this Gyarados, don't you? I'm thinking, okay, I'm just going to do a quick calc because this thing is scaring me. It can turn the game around. I don't even give a, I don't care what you say, I don't care what anyone says. This thing can turn the game around. Could be a bulky set, I don't know. I'm going to plan for the worst, so we're going to plan for the bulky set. Landorus, let's see how much this does. I just want to see how much a Sludge Wave will do to it. Okay, or don't show me the Sludge Wave, that's really useful. Sludge Wave, yes please. Sludge Wave does a decent amount. Sludge Wave does more damage, ultimately. So what we're going to do, we're going to go for that Sludge Wave. We just need to pressure this thing. I don't want it to run around. Alomomola can take +3 hits from it, so I don't even care. So we're going to get a crit because we're mental. And now it's going to D-Dance. And get to a faster than me speed. And you're pressured into attacking me right now, so we're gonna go into despair. We're gonna go into despair and get that toxic stickied onto that thing. If we miss the toxic, this is gonna be the most crucial toxic of the game. So goes to the Ice Fang. We can take that just fine because we're Alomomola, bitch. And yes, so we're gonna take that. Alomomola, I've never, ever, 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 ever needed anyone to land a toxic anymore in my whole life. Alomomola, sweetheart, please, please land this. Please, please land this. I need you to land this. I need you to land this. You have got to land this. If you don't land this, it's game over. Honestly, if you don't land this, it's game over. So please, 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 please. I've been getting crits, but I didn't want them or need them. Please, 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 please land the toxic, please, baby. Oh. Whew. That's fine. Okay, it's good. It's all good. So out comes the Aggron. That's okay. Whew. Right. Scary potatoes. Scary potatoes. And now, what can we do about you? You are a bit threatening and mean looking, I think. What do you want? What do you want with me, Aggron? What do you want? Do you want to... What do you want to do? You want to iron? What do you really set up? Earthquake? Rock slide. Don't know what you want to do. You can't do an awful lot to me. Bah! I'm gonna go into, let's see, what's the remaining Pokemon? I'm gonna go into Slim Jim as fodder, get safe passage into my into my Charizard, and then we're gonna D-Dance. That's gonna be life. So the Aggron is going to Mega Evolve. And gonna go for the Stealth Rock. Should have fudging got into my fudging Charizard. Fudge it all. Fudge, damn it. But hey, let's go for Scald. Let's just do it. Try and get a burn on this thing. It's probably gonna go for the Roar, and that's gonna make me upset. But yeah, let's just do that. Yeah, it does a good amount of damage. Slim Jim, you beast. And my opponent goes for the T-Wave, which is good on them. So this looks like a standard kind of support aggron. Let's go for let's go for Scald again. Can go for Roar, can go for Iron Head, that's fine. Goes for Iron Head for the Power Flinch. And that's gonna be fine, really. Now what we're going to do, we're going to go into Glyve, and we're going to take a buttload of damage from the rocks. But what we are going to do, we're going to Mega Evolve, and let's see. I think Fire Punch will kill from this range, unless it's max defense. It is a Tough Claws Fire Punch. Should kill, really should. Let's do it. Let's do it, let's do it. Come on, baby. Just hurt it good. Boom! Out comes Glyve. Mega evolving and being a babe as usual, so let's go for the Fire Punch. Please kill it, goodness gracious. It's that filter and max defense. Goes for the T-Wave, not a bad play at all. And that stinks. But what we can do here, we can go for another Fire Punch. We have to, honestly. This thing can roar if it wants to, it won't work. Iron Head won't kill. Could flinch though. So, problems. Problems indeed. But yeah, let's just go for that Fire Punch. Yeah, I don't think my opponent can really do anything to Glyve past that. I do believe their last move is Roar, but that'll make them go last by default. So, lots of defensive, bulky Pokemon on her team. We won't die, but we might flinch. Yes, there's the Power Flinch. So I'll tell you what we're gonna do, we are going to go for the Roost, because we're stupid. We're gonna go for the Roost, and that should be helpful. She's considering her movements carefully again. Goes to the Iron Head, trying to get the flinch. 48 down to what? If it's down to 24, we'll be okay. We're gonna get power flinched. Oh no! We get the Roost off, that's very nice. Glyve coming through when she needed to. That's wonderful. So we're actually able to go for a ton more annoying things if we want to. Let's go for the Fire Punch. We're probably gonna get power hacked to death. That's what I imagine anyway. Okay. Very bulky Pokemon. Frightening. Yeah, she's gone for the Roar, so we do outspeed and land the Fire Punch, not that it would miss, and that's going to be the Aggron taken out. Yeah, the reason we outsped is because she went for the Roar, and that would have phased me out. So out comes the Gyarados, and you have to rely on a very lucky para right now, I think. Let's go for the Outrage. As my opponent goes to the Waterfall, banking on the flinch. Yes, that's gonna take... Okay, there we go, there's the crit. So down goes my beautiful Glyve, and the Gyarados is going to get some lefties recovery, so that's gonna be good for it. Could bring out Alomomola, just be a dickhead, but let's not do that. Let's go into Tango. And Tango will be fine to Sludge Wave at his heart's content. Let's just do that. Let's go straight for that. We outspeed. The Sludge Wave did about this much damage, more than this much. So we should kill unless we get the lowest roll of the year, and we do kill with a crit. The hacks in this game, goodness gracious. Sorry. Anyway, so the Honchkrow is probably gonna come out now. It's the last Pokemon. It has to come out. I don't know why I said that. And it can Sucker Punch. That's definitely a thing it can do. Either way, we have to go for the Sludge Wave. It can Brave Bird if it's Scarfed, and that might kill. I don't think it will, though. I feel like it might need a bit more help than that. I'm not sure. I feel like a Talonflame's Brave Bird wouldn't kill. But Talonflame isn't very strong. Like, it is, but it isn't. Because its stats aren't amazing. That's the thing. So went for the Brave Bird, I'm gonna guess. Yeah, and the recoil will take out the Honchkrow, regardless. So bang. Yes, down goes Tango. Okay, right, we've all learned. We've all learned that Honchkrow gets mad and takes things out. And that is gonna be the game. I do believe that was a 3-0. Let's have a look at the results. I do believe that was a 3-0 indeed. So wonderful, that was in fact a 3-0. The reason I fixate on that is because I only upload 3-0s. Alright. That's my question. Okay, so... Oh, by the way, guys, please leave a like rating if you did enjoy the battle, just to show your appreciation, because it does help the channel out and it helps out us YouTubers, PokeTubers really do appreciate it. It does help us. It does help us get further. Anyway, yeah, the question of the day, the QOT duh, is going to be: how do you guys feel about the results of the battles that people upload? Because me personally, I kind of don't really enjoy watching a 5-0 or a 6-0 or a 4-0. I personally don't really enjoy that. 4-0 is kind of okay sometimes. It depends. It's give you a nice thank you so much, Jackson, for the bell. I really did appreciate that. You played extremely well. Your team was very scary, and it was an absolute pleasure having you on the channel today. So thank you very much. But yeah, guys, what did you think? What do you think of those things? I'm curious about that because what constitutes a quality battle? Is it the result? I know my feeling of a quality battle is it's the plays inside in the battle that actually take place during the battle. That's the most important part, right? So the result shouldn't matter. But in saying that, do people enjoy particularly one-sided games? Because like, I lose 5-0, 4-0, and I'll win 5-0, 4-0, and I'll you know, those results will be what they'll be. But I'm torn about uploading them. Not torn like agonized, but I don't really want to upload them because I feel like they're not close. So 3-0 to me constitutes like an even. It's like the middle ground. So my favorite kind of battle to upload is a 1-0 because it's nice and close and keeps you on the edge of your seat and that kind of thing. But yeah, what's your opinion on that? Would you like me to upload all of my battles? Because I get them and I filter them to results that are 3-0 or closer. So what do you guys feel? Would you like me to upload closer battles? In either direction, win-loss doesn't matter. It's not about ego, it's about the quality of the battle. So yeah, what do you think? Because people just kind of seem to upload you know, just whatever they want, and that there's nothing wrong with that. But it's just my personal thing. So I'd like you guys to give me a little advice, a little of your feedback on what you think is good, because it would help me make more content for you to enjoy. Because if you guys aren't really fussed, then there's more battles that can go up. I could probably even try and upload 2 battles a day if that's the case. But if not, if you prefer me going for 3-0s and closer, then just let me know. I'll just sort of look at the comments and I'll see what the average is of what people say. So if the majority wants this and the majority wants that, then that'll be what it'll be. So I do hope you enjoyed today's battle. Subscribe if you haven't already, because it'd be an absolute pleasure to have you on board. I'd be delighted to see you here. And yeah, more importantly than likes, comments, subscriptions, all of that jazz is for you all to take care of yourselves. And I will see you soon, my friends. Bye-bye!